Alright, everybody, now let's get into the Washington football team schedule. They open their season up against the Los Angeles Chargers at home. I just think the Chargers have too much firepower. If they can learn how to close out games from last year, they're going to be too much for the Washington football team. That's an L. However, I do have them getting their first win of the season at home against the New York Football Giants. I just don't trust Daniel Jones. I think he may be the worst quarterback in the division, in a division that the leader went 7-9 last year. All right, I have them taking another L against the Bills. Come on, you guys, it's the Bills. That defense, they start off 1-2. Now, the Falcons. I think the Falcons can score a lot of points, but Ron Rivera is a great defensive coordinator, a defensive-minded head coach. I just think if Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing well, I just think they can score one more time in the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to go with the Washington football team there. Saints, Washington. I don't know. I think the Saints, first of all, they don't even know who their quarterback is. Well, we don't know who their quarterback is. I'm going to say it's Jameis Winston because he actually is a quarterback, as to where Taysom Hill is kind of everything, everywhere. So I believe Jameis Winston is going to be the quarterback. But if we saw anything in Tampa, if he's still that guy, he's going to throw a lot of interceptions to the defense. Washington's got to have a pretty good defense. They were the closest team to beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the playoffs. So I'm going to give it to Washington. Chiefs, Washington. Washington's still not even in the Chiefs league, okay? Washington Packers. We don't know who the Green Bay Packers starting quarterback is going to be. As of right now, if I were to go on the side and say Aaron Rodgers is not going to be the starting quarterback, I would have to go with the Washington football team. Washington Broncos. It's going to be a game no one wants to see. I'm going to give it to Washington. Buccaneers, Washington. Is that even a question? Washington Panthers. Okay, so it's November. It's late November. It's November 21st. By now, we're going to know whether or not the Panthers and Sam Darnold are any good. Was Sam Darnold just a product of Adam Gase and the New York Jets? And the New York Jets haven't been good since Rex Ryan was the head coach in 2010, 2009, 2010. My God. I was just in high school. I was just starting high school back then. But with continuity with the defense, I'm going to take Washington here. Seattle, Washington. Seattle, straight up. Washington against the Raiders. Okay, so you guys remember Raiders Dolphins last year? Ryan Fitzpatrick comes in, tries to save the Dolphins. All the Raiders got to do is not F up. And what do the Raiders do? They F up. They grab Ryan Fitzpatrick by the face mask, and he still throws this long bomb down the field that the receiver caught. And it was a 15-yard penalty on top of that. Oh my God. Ryan Fitzpatrick, except for one game when he was a New York Jet, has always defeated the Raiders no matter what team he was on, except when he was a New York Jet. Now, the caveat is he got hurt in the first series and Geno Smith played most of the game. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Washington in this game. Alright, Dallas, Washington. I'm going to take Dallas to go ahead and win this game. Here's what I'm thinking. It is December 12th. Ryan Fitzpatrick, his magic, Fitzmagic, Fitzmoney, whatever you want to call him, it's going to be worn off by now, okay? Dallas, they're going to kind of be stumbling in. They're going to do what it is that they do. It's going to be up to the defense. Ryan Fitzpatrick, I think he makes that fatal mistake by this point, and go. I give it to Dallas. Washington versus Eagles. I just don't think the Eagles are doing anything this season. I know Nick Sirianni, he's got systems. He's gonna play rock, paper, scissors, and Washington. Washington against the Cowboys away. I like Dallas with the sweep. I really do. So that's what we're gonna go with here. Same thing. I just think Ryan Fitzpatrick on December 26th gives the Cowboys a late present for Christmas. Eagles Washington, same thing. Again, I just don't trust Nick Sirianni. Washington and New York. I don't like, or I don't trust them. I don't have anything against them. I just don't trust them. Until I see something this season that makes me trust Daniel Jones, I'm gonna have to go with the other teams. So with here, I have the Washington football team going 10-7. We're gonna talk about the playoffs a little bit later, but I have them going 10-7, second in the NFC East.